Jennifer Aniston is a name that transcends the world of television and film. From her unforgettable role as Rachel Green on Friends to her enduring presence in Hollywood, she has remained a figure of admiration, charm, and relatability. Millions around the world instantly recognize her for her warmth, humor, and the effortless ease she brings to both her performances and public appearances. Yet, her influence extends far beyond the screen. Jennifer represents a unique blend of resilience, grace, and authenticity in an industry often obsessed with fleeting trends, youth, and superficial recognition. Over the decades, she has navigated fame with a combination of strategic privacy and open-hearted engagement, showing that one can be both visible and grounded, admired and authentic. Her presence, whether on a red carpet, in a magazine spread, or through social media, communicates a clear message. Confidence, poise, and individuality are cultivated through experience, self-awareness, and intentional choices, not imposed externally. At 55, Jennifer demonstrates that true influence and elegance grow over time, shaped by personal growth, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to being herself. From Friends to timeless influence. It is impossible to discuss Jennifer Aniston without acknowledging the cultural phenomenon of Friends. Rachel Green was more than just a character. She became a lens through which audiences experienced humor, vulnerability, and human connection. Over 10 years, Jennifer brought Rachel to life with a relatability and charm that few actors achieve, blending comedic timing with subtle emotional depth. Rachel's evolution, from a young woman navigating work, relationships, and self-discovery to a confident, independent personality, mirrored Jennifer's own growth in the public eye. Her character became a fashion and cultural touchstone, inspiring hairstyles, wardrobe trends, and a sense of humor that remains iconic decades later. Yet Jennifer's journey did not end with Rachel Green. She used the fame and opportunities gained from Friends to expand into film, taking on romantic comedies, dramas, and even more adventurous projects that showcased her range as an actress. What distinguishes her is not merely talent, but the ability to evolve thoughtfully, choosing projects that align with her strengths while allowing room for growth. Through this evolution, she has maintained her authenticity, proving that success in Hollywood can coexist with integrity and intentionality. Managing fame, with Grace Jennifer Aniston's career longevity, is tied closely to her mastery of navigating fame while protecting personal boundaries. Unlike many celebrities whose lives are often consumed by scandal or speculation, Jennifer has carefully curated her public persona to reflect authenticity without overexposure. She engages with fans, media, and social platforms on her own terms, giving glimpses into her life while retaining a private space that nurtures her well-being. This delicate balance has allowed her to maintain a sense of control over her narrative, earning respect across generations and demonstrating a thoughtful approach to celebrity life. Her ability to remain both relatable and aspirational comes from a deep understanding of self, careful decision-making, and a refusal to compromise her values for public attention. Audiences recognize this subtlety, responding not just to her talent, but to her integrity and grounded presence. Jennifer's approach teaches an important lesson. Influence is not measured by constant visibility or gossip, but by the authenticity, consistency, and care with which one engages with the world. Confidence and self-acceptance. At every stage, Jennifer Aniston's recent photo shoots have sparked admiration for the confidence she radiates, not simply as a model of beauty, but as a woman fully comfortable in her own skin. At 55, she demonstrates that age does not diminish elegance, allure, or vitality. Instead, her confidence is a product of self-acceptance experience, and reflection. These images reveal a woman who embraces life unapologetically, communicating strength, joy, and authenticity in every pose and expression. What resonates most is not the clothing or styling itself, but the underlying presence of someone who knows herself and celebrates her journey. In a culture that often imposes unrealistic expectations, particularly on women, Jennifer's example is refreshing. She challenges outdated notions that beauty or vibrancy fades with age, showing that true style, grace, and magnetism come from confidence and authenticity rather than external validation. Her choices communicate a powerful philosophy: living intentionally, embracing individuality, and expressing oneself boldly is at the heart of empowerment. Jennifer inspires audiences to pursue self-expression and self-love as lifelong practices, illustrating that inner strength and clarity surpass superficial measures of success or attractiveness. The power of self-expression. Beyond appearances, Jennifer Aniston exemplifies the importance of self-expression as a tool for authenticity and empowerment. Every decision she makes, from her wardrobe to her public engagements, reflects thoughtfulness and a commitment to living intentionally. Confidence, she demonstrates, is not about adhering to external expectations, but about aligning one's choices with personal values and comfort. Her style is a vehicle for identity rather than spectacle, conveying who she is and what she represents. Fans resonate with this philosophy because it is grounded in realism. It is possible to be stylish, confident, and influential without seeking validation from the world. Her ability to communicate this through subtle gestures, body language, and visual storytelling reminds audiences that self-expression is a profound form of empowerment. It is not the labels or the designers that make an impact, but the clarity of presence, intention, and self-knowledge behind them. Jennifer shows that embracing life with authenticity, making deliberate choices, and taking joy in one's individuality are far more compelling than conforming to conventional norms or chasing fleeting approval. Redefining beauty and aging. Jennifer Aniston continues to challenge the narrow standards of beauty and aging in Hollywood. The entertainment industry has long perpetuated rigid ideals, often marginalizing women as they grow older. Jennifer, however, embodies a different narrative: that aging can coexist with vitality, style, and elegance. Her recent media appearances highlight that beauty is not about perfection or youth, but about confidence, self-care, and embracing one's unique journey. She demonstrates that maintaining health, energy, and a sense of personal style at any age is an act of empowerment. More than physical appearance, her presence communicates wisdom, experience, and grace, challenging society to rethink its expectations of women and aging. By doing so, she provides a model for audiences of all ages, encouraging them to focus on personal growth, authenticity, and self-respect, rather than external judgment. Jennifer's example inspires not only admiration, but introspection, prompting conversations about how beauty is defined and how individuals can cultivate their own sense of self-worth. Balancing public life and personal privacy. One of Jennifer Aniston's most remarkable achievements is her ability to navigate the pressures of public life while maintaining personal boundaries. In an era dominated by social media, paparazzi scrutiny, and constant public commentary, she has retained control over how much of her life is shared. She demonstrates that it is possible to engage with fans and the media meaningfully without compromising privacy or well-being. Her curated approach to interviews, social media posts, and public appearances reflects a thoughtful strategy that prioritizes authenticity over sensationalism. This balance allows her to remain relatable, respected, and grounded while continuing to influence popular culture. Jennifer's approach teaches a critical lesson applicable beyond celebrity life, establishing boundaries, protecting personal space, and making intentional choices about what to share are essential for maintaining integrity, mental health, and a sense of self, even under intense public scrutiny. Impact beyond acting. While Jennifer Aniston is celebrated worldwide for her acting, her impact extends far beyond the screen. Over the decades, she has evolved into a symbol of empowerment, resilience, and the possibilities of positive aging, showing that a meaningful life is built on authenticity and intentional choices rather than fleeting fame or recognition. Her career demonstrates that success is not measured solely by awards, box office numbers, or public visibility, but by the ability to balance professional achievements with personal fulfillment and well-being. Jennifer models self-respect and self-care in a way that feels attainable and inspiring, illustrating that it is possible to thrive while remaining true to one's values and individuality. Her decisions, both in her work and personal life, reflect thoughtfulness, purpose, and integrity, offering lessons in navigating challenges with grace, prioritizing mental and emotional health, and celebrating personal growth. Audiences admire her not just for her talent, but for the example she sets, living intentionally, embracing one's unique journey, and cultivating a life that reflects both confidence and authenticity. Jennifer's enduring influence reminds us that true empowerment comes from living a life aligned with one's principles, choices, and inner strength. Lessons in confidence and self-love. Jennifer Aniston's career and public presence provide an important masterclass in confidence and self-love. Her poise, style, and choices demonstrate that true confidence is internal, cultivated through self-awareness, reflection, and acceptance. She shows that embracing one's strengths and vulnerabilities alike fosters a steady, lasting sense of empowerment. By prioritizing what feels authentic, enjoyable, and meaningful, Jennifer illustrates that happiness and fulfillment are products of intentional living. Her life reminds fans that self-love is foundational. It is not self-indulgence, but a commitment to care for one's well-being, values, and individuality. Through this lens, every decision, professional, personal, or aesthetic, is an expression of self-respect and empowerment. Jennifer's journey exemplifies how aligning actions with core values leads to a life of purpose, joy, and authenticity, inspiring others to cultivate the same mindset in their own lives. Cultural influence and representation. Jennifer Aniston's influence stretches far beyond entertainment, reaching into larger cultural conversations about age, beauty, and self-expression. By thriving professionally while remaining unapologetically herself, she challenges rigid societal standards and invites audiences to reconsider what it means to age gracefully, live confidently, and embrace individuality. Her career and public presence provide meaningful representation, showing that women, and people in general, can pursue fulfilling, vibrant lives at any stage. Through her choices in work, fashion, and public engagement, Jennifer demonstrates that true influence comes not from fame or visibility alone, but from inspiring thought, reflection, and positive change in others. Her presence encourages audiences to take pride in their own journeys, to question limiting cultural norms, and to recognize that authenticity and self-awareness are essential components of personal empowerment. She embodies a model of intentional living, where resilience, creativity, and self-respect intersect to leave a lasting impact. In a world often obsessed with appearances or external validation, Aniston reminds us that influence rooted in character, integrity, and authenticity resonates far more deeply making her a touchstone in discussions of empowerment, representation, and the evolving definition of success. Conclusion. A role model for all generations. Jennifer Aniston's life and career exemplify a rare and inspiring combination of talent, resilience, and authenticity. From her breakthrough role as Rachel Green to her current status as a confident, influential woman in her mid-50s, she demonstrates that self-expression, intentional living, and personal growth are inseparable from lasting impact. Jennifer's journey teaches that beauty, style, and influence are meaningful only when paired with self-respect, individuality, and authenticity. She shows that embracing one's own path with courage, joy, and confidence is the most empowering statement anyone can make. Across generations, her example resonates not only with aspiring actors, but with anyone seeking to navigate life with purpose, balance, and integrity. Her enduring appeal lies in her ability to blend approachability with sophistication, professionalism with humanity, and personal fulfillment with public engagement. Jennifer's legacy is one of grace, empowerment, and thoughtful influence, proving that living authentically and cultivating self-love are the ultimate markers of a life well lived. By showing that age, experience, and personal evolution are strengths rather than limitations, she inspires audiences everywhere to celebrate their individuality and embrace life fully at every stage.